Muammar Gadhafi, of course, has been the face of Libya for more than 4 decades now, withstanding international isolation and even U.S. airstrikes. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski has more on his reign. Michelle, good morning.
Hi, Willie. Since 1969, when Muammar Gadhafi, as a young military officer, led a bloodless coup against the king, he's been a leader without a formal title. He goes by Colonel Gadhafi, trying to fashion himself as both head of state and man of the people. But he is widely considered to be one of the world's toughest, most freedom-crushing, longest-reigning rulers, and one of its most bizarre.
The many, many faces of Muammar Gadhafi over his 4 decades of power. Young revolutionary, 1970s hipster, proud Bedouin, and as the London press described him, a cross between Michael Jackson and Phil Spector. He's also been a man of many names. The West just can't agree on the spelling.
Our news research department has determined that no two people spell it alike.
But Gadhafi never wavered on doing or saying as he pleased.
You may be misunderstanding me forever.
2 years ago, he caused an uproar in New York, trying to find a place to pitch his fancy tent before delivering an hour-and-a-half-long tirade to the United Nations.
In a way, he has to sort of use himself, or maybe he uses himself, to project Libya onto the world stage.
He counts among his friends Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi of Italy, where last year Gadhafi hired hundreds of women from a modeling agency and tried to convert them to Islam. Ronald Reagan famously said of him,
"This mad dog of the Middle East has a goal of a world revolution."
Recent U.S. embassy cables made public by WikiLeaks describe him as mercurial, avoids making eye contact. His country, an unholy alliance of corruption and cult of personality politics, a kleptocracy.
I mean, this is one of the nastiest regimes in the Middle East.
And on jaunts abroad, Gadhafi hauls camels, an all-female troop of bodyguards, and his seemingly indispensable, voluptuous Ukrainian nurse. He fears flying over water or staying above the first floor, hates elevators, loves flamenco. The Middle East's longest surviving dictator, who's also survived multiple assassination attempts, may now have met his match, his own people.
Now, under Gadhafi, Libya did turn from being branded a sponsor of terror to an unlikely partner of the West in fighting terrorist groups. It might be easy for us to picture of him as a sort of caricature, but at home he's seen as an autocratic killer of opposition by those who want him gone at the risk of their own existence. Willie?
Yeah, he might be eccentric, but he's pretty brutal right now. Michelle Kaczynski, thanks so much.